Hello my friends, my name is Catalina and this is my craft channel. This will be my second podcast. I know last year in August I uploaded my first podcast and I promised I'm gonna come back soon. As I was working on a jumper or sweater, and I was pretty sure that I'm gonna finish it within a week or two. But what happened, it was that I wasn't satisfied with the neck and I had to unravel down to here and I had to redo it. So I got to do this later in the year, like I think it was October or November, but I was too lazy to edit, and plus there was nothing else on my needles to show you. So that's why I postponed it, and finally now I want to try again, since I have more things to show you, because before it's been the winter and so I needed some things, I started other things, and so maybe I'll have more what to talk about in this episode. So I hope I didn't bore you already. And I will start with the usual. I don't have yet a structure, but I will start to show you my finished object, because I filmed already that part. Catalina from the past is gonna show you the finished object, because I don't want to show you that again and film again the same part. I will put the video right here. As it goes, today I'm gonna start with the finished object, which is right here. Is this? It came out so beautiful. I mean, I really like it because I made it. And it's my own design. I didn't copy anything. This sweater, as I said last time, is made from the bottom up. I'll show you the bottom. It's a beautiful scalloped edge. So I started with this. I divided in sections, in sectors of 10, and then I stopped here at the armpit, and then I worked the sleeves up to this point, and then I put them all together on a circular needles. I worked some short rows to create a larger bust area. Of course I increased because I thought my bust is fuller, and I increased one stitch every 10 stitches, and then I worked here the bust dart, or imitation of a bust dart, and it really goes well. And so and then I got to this point. I worked back and forth. I worked some short rows to increase it a little bit in the back. Well, you cannot tell right now, but it's a little bit higher on the back and lower on the, although I shaped the neck a little bit here. I just continued with the ribbing one by one, and then I worked two rows of stockinette and cast off with a nice edge. Hopefully you can see this. So yeah, this is the sweater. I'm gonna put it on in a second and show you how it works. The sleeves are a little bit too long, but because I blocked it outside, I put it on a cloth line when it was almost dry, but still the sleeves were hanging, and they became too long. But it's not something that I don't like. I really like this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I am really happy with the sweater. Of course, it could go well better with a better body, but I like how it looks in this area. I was worried it's gonna stretch too much, but actually I think it looks good. I think it worked perfectly, the bust dart, and I like the raglan, and I don't know what you think about it, but I really like it. I'm really excited about it, and I cannot tell you how soft this fabric is. I told you last time that the yarn is from a company called A Chick That Knits, and it's based in Oklahoma City, and they have this is a one is 100% merino, and is a single ply. It's not twisted or anything, so it's very, very soft. I don't know how durable it's gonna be in this area, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it too often because I live in a suburb of Houston and it's very hot. Maybe towards the end of the fall I'm gonna be able to wear this, although it has kind of spring color, but I really like it. What do you think? Let me sit back here and take another sip of coffee because I am very excited. Yes, so I started this sweater probably in May, and it took me a long time because it's really hot here, and you don't feel like knitting wool when it's so hot. I am not knitting anything, you know, for that matter. And yeah, but I had something to work on, and up to this I don't know how to show you. Up to this, hello, come down here. Well, up to the let me get back so I can talk more about it. Up to the tulips, it was easy because there were just 10 knit, 1 purl. It wasn't difficult. And then I had this, but it didn't last in just 20 stitches here and 20 stitches here, and the back was all stockinette and purling, so it wasn't hard. And then as soon as I put them all together, all the stitches in one cable, it was really easy because it was just stockinette. So I marked these raglan lines. I had 2 markers for each, and that wasn't difficult either because it was really graphic. You can figure out when you need to decrease and when to increase and stuff like that. This sweater was really a pleasure. So I hope you liked that part and you liked my finished object. I mean the sweater isn't pretty. It's really pretty. I just, from then and now, I gained a lot of weight and I have to lose a little bit so I can wear it, you know, confidently around my belly. So now I'm gonna show you an almost finished object. Is a little cardigan for a boy. Well, it can be for a girl, doesn't matter. So this is how it looks, and that's why I'm saying is almost finished, because I have to sew in the zipper. So it's gonna have, you know, it opens like this, and I have to sew the zipper. So let me tell you, I had hard time to make this band. I tried so many times because I wanted to be stretchy like this. I even put elastic inside, so I made it like a tube and I put elastic inside. And then I wanted to make the same button band and I didn't like it, so I made it very narrow like this, and it's double, it's worked like this, and I sew the zipper. And so yeah, now I have a cardigan for a baby. I wanted this band to be a little bit thick here, and the increases are here and here. But this is acrylic. I think it's acrylic and cotton, I'm not sure, I forgot. This is it. It wasn't difficult, it was really fast. I like it very much. I hope the baby will look good in it. Now another baby cardigan. This time is for a girl, and this one is almost finished as well. And this is the cardigan. I used sock yarn, and it was self-patterning sock yarn. This is cotton and I don't know what else, cotton, wool, and something else, viscose or something. And the pattern is from I found the pattern free on Ravelry, but I think it's from the Lion brand, and it's cardigan. Even has sizes for adults. So it has eyelets like this here, and the band is seed stitch, same as the bottom, same as for the sleeves. And here I'm gonna crochet I don't know how, a little ear like this, how you call that, to put just one button. So yeah, this is the cardigan again. This girl is probably now 9 months, but this is really I think it's her size. Anyway, so yeah, 2 almost finished projects. Because winter was coming, I started to make a sweater for my husband, but obviously I didn't finish, so now is a work in progress to show you. Of course, I started bottom up, and it's this one. I don't know what you see. The color is not that color that you see, it's more gray. It's dark gray like here, but I have a light on and it lightens up the color. So yeah, this is the front, and how I tell is the front is because I inserted this strand of yarn because I plan on making a pocket inside. So it's just a regular I got inspired by the Ridari sweater, which is the same way constructed from the bottom up to here, but then I wanted a raglan, and because I already made my jumper and I was successful with it, I tried to make another jumper, this time for my husband, and make a raglan, but it didn't work that nice, and I had to unravel it to frog it, I say that. I want to make it like this, you know, so to leave a few stitches between the increases. So it was too sharp, too sharp. The raglan was too long, and I think I wanted to go like this, but it didn't work that way. So now I have to pay more attention and probably do more increases on the sleeve and decreases on this chest part. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but that's why I stopped at this point, and I'm waiting for a good moment to finish this. I don't know how to end the neck, because obviously it's not gonna be like a boat neck like my sweater. So for that I'm gonna use this Vogue book, which is very good to see how I can finish the neck. So probably next time, either it's gonna be in a month or next year, I'm gonna show you a finished object. What else? Yes, I got a little before February. I got into the project started by I think my Wool Mitten, and the project was like we were supposed to spin our own wool and make socks. So I did spin my own wool, and this gray wool I spun it, and I spun this white one here, and I spun this maroon or mauve or maroon, how you call this color. And this is where I stopped. I can start again, but I'm waiting for cooler weather because it's really hard to work. So how did I spin this? I think I showed you in a video. I was using my e-spinner, which I don't know what it is. So I was using my e-spinner and I spun this wool and I'm working with it. This is wool spun by me. It's not, you know, regular, it's more chunky here and there. And this is wool that I spun. And I want to mention that the wool I'm showing you, I think this wool I got from the wool for spinning, I got from the Wool Mitten. And this is the gray one. I think it looks okay. This is 2 plies. Is it? Yes, it's 2 plies. But it's kind of chunky here and there. Come on, I don't know, for some reason doesn't want to focus. Yeah, it's a bit chunky, but I like it. So this is my whip number 2. I'm gonna show you now another sock that as a work in progress and is with Felici yarn. This is the yarn, so colorful. And this is the sock. It looks nice. It's not finished, of course. And as you can see, is with the gusset. And I'm working this with Jagu's needles, so I think they're 9mm length of the cable. And they are probably size 2 needles, I can remember. I'm gonna write it down here. So yeah, one sock almost done. My second work in progress. I bought this Felici yarn many years ago. I made many socks with it. I even gave some of them away. And I still have 2 balls. It was a International Quilt Festival or something here in Houston, and there was this company selling very cheap, like $2, 50 grams of sock yarn. So I got a big bag of all these. Now I have another sock as a work in progress. In this bag that I really love, I made it. It's so cute with cats. I probably showed it to you last time, and I've been using it ever since. And here I have wool that I got in Romania. So this is from the Romanian sheep, and it's 4 ply. As you look at, no, it's 3 ply. It's 3 plies, which is so thin, and it's 3 ply. And I'm using this forgot the name of this. I think they're Knit Bros. I'm gonna write down everything because I don't remember what needles are these. Anyway, And this is another sock that I started. Of course, my gusset. I like it. I like the socks to have gusset like this. And I started with a ribbing, 2 by 2 ribbing. And then I continued with 2 by 1, I think. No, there are three pearls and 1 knit rib all the way down. For some reason, look, it goes this direction, and what is the problem here is because it is worked circular and the wool is 3-ply, so didn't have the tension of the one strand. So there are 2 strands that are together, you know, and they release the tension one around the other, but one strand is still tensioned, and the tendency is when you work circular, they will go like this. If it was worked back and forth, the project, this tension will be taken by the purling. But yeah, it looks like this, but I don't mind. They're very warm. I like them so much. I can't wait to finish. I have a few rows here to finish, and the gusset is a little bit bigger because it seems bigger because this is stretchy. This is perfect for my size. So yes, again, I'm in one sock, and I'm gonna have to start all over with making the second socks for each of the projects. Because I was getting bored last winter, and I wonder why I didn't finish this so I can wear it in Romania where it was really cold. I started a scarf, and it's really long, and I still have some yarn, and I want to finish it, and I like it very much. It's gonna be, you can wear it like this, and it's warm because it's cotton. I think it's cotton, completely cotton, 100%. I don't remember. So yeah, so an unfinished project that I have to work on. And I'm planning to start a sweater. I only have 3 balls of this wool. It's called fisherman's wool, and it has 8 ounces, 227 grams, and 465 yards. And you are supposed to work with 5.5 millimeters size US 9 needles. I want to make a jumper for myself, and again I'll find inspiration in this book. I want to make a sweater from neck down, but I couldn't find too many designs neck down in this book. You see, they show these designs for yokes, but most of them are started from the bottom up, and so is the diagram is with decreases and not with increases. But I found a few, although they're kind of complicated. You see, all diagrams start from the bottom and they are with decreases, but I found a few. See, on this page they start from the bottom up, so these are with increases. So I'm gonna look at these designs at this. Let me see, there might be this one down here or this one. I'm not crazy about these designs, but anyway, I want to make a jumper for myself, and I saw on the channel Kutova Kika. She had a challenge of 24 hours jumper pullover or something, but she worked with really thick needles and thick wool, or the wool kept double, and so, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna use these 5.5 millimeter needles, DC yarn, and I'm gonna do whatever, but I want to have from the neck down pretty yoke and then go straight as she did in her video. I'm gonna probably put a link to her video somewhere. And yeah, I liked it very much. She had a fisherman rib or something similar in her sweater, and I liked it very much. So since this says fisherman wool, I'm gonna try to do a fisherman rib. So yeah, this is my project. Now is the part that I am very excited to show you, and it's, let's call it spin around. What is spin around here? I have here my electric spinner that my son designed for me. Of course, he got inspiration from the Ashton spinner, or I mean, not inspiration because it doesn't copy or anything, but I think he studied a little bit to see, because he has no idea about spinning, nor do I have any ideas about how an e-spinner should look, other than the nano e-spinner. But he designed this, and he 3D printed this little machine here. He added a motor and the pedal and everything, and it works wonders. This is what I spun. This is my third spool I spun from this wool. I have this fluff from this company. So he got me this from the Etsy shop. Not only this white fluff, but he also got me this brown fluff. So I already spun with it, and it works beautiful, and I'm gonna show you in a few minutes how this works, and I'm gonna brag about it because I'm so excited. I'm so excited that my son did this for me while I was in Romania, and while I was really sad with my mother being sick and kind of terminal, and I didn't know for how long I'm gonna stay there to take care of her, and I already started to miss everything that I have here and my crafts and stuff. So he designed this for me, and he planned to send it to me, but well, it wasn't necessary anymore because I came back. This is the wool I spun already. I didn't weigh it. I don't know how much wool I have here, but yeah, this is how I spun it. I think it looks nice. Is one ply. I don't want to make them 2 plies or anything. It's just I'm gonna keep them single ply, and I have one more. And yeah, I'm working with you know, I hope I keep the same pace and the same thickness for this. And this is my third bowl. So 1 full spool of this is 1 bowl, but this is very thickly and tightly. This is what I've been working on, and I keep on going. I hope I didn't forget anything to show you. Of course, if you look at my channel, you will see that I do some sewing and yeah, other fiber related things I'm not working on. And yeah, So this is my spinner, and this is how I take out the spool. I'm pulling this bracket like this, and this goes down, and you pull this from here, you pull it out, okay, or you put it back on. I don't want to take the thread away from the spool. Yes, and then you pull back this thing, and now it's back in place. The thread wraps around the spool through here, and it comes in and out through here. I need an adapter for thinner yarn. We're threading through here. We have these rings that the wool gets in and out of, like this, and so you thread it. I'm using this one that I got in the nano spinner, but I'm gonna make my own. Here is I don't know if you see it, there is a belt. Oh, this is how we load the thread. You can turn on and off, and you can switch between directions. It go like this, or it goes the other way. And here you have the speed. So let's try it. Under the table I have this pedal, you see. So yeah, so let's try it. Now this was already spun. So if you want to change to, you can take it further, you know, you can take this further. Depends where you want the thread to wrap. So let's try this here. Okay. I need to exercise more and get better at it, but so far I really enjoy it, and you see, it works and it's beautiful. Of course it costed a little bit, you know, to make it, but it wasn't $1,000, and I can do my thing. I don't know if I will ever be able to pull this money and buy a professional spinner, but I think this looks professional to me. Look, right? So yeah, this is my spinner. It doesn't have a name yet, but it's custom made. And if I want to pull the thread out, I just pull this, how you call this thing, I pull it down here, and this goes down, and I can take the spool and do my thing. You know, it's really fluffy. So everything is printed 3D. And if I want to put another spool, I just take it like it is. I'll show you. I put it down here, and we pull this back. You take this through these guides. I'm telling you, this is a prototype. It's gonna be perfected. I need my own hook. So this is a smaller hook from the nano spinner, but I just wanted to show you. I thought it's interesting because this is my life, this is my craft channel, and these are things I work with. Yeah. So this is it. And I'll start another one. I'll show you how to thread it. This is my e-spinner. I hope you're happy for me. Finally, well, the speed is kind of high, but you can regulate the speed from this button. Yeah. So this is how I work with my e-spinner. Well, my dear friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it interesting, and it wasn't too boring. But until I see you next time, I hope I'll finish the works in progress I'm working on, and I'll have finished objects to show you. And I hope I'll put more knitting things on my needles. So yeah, I'll keep this podcast enjoyable for you. Bye.